Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of DREADLOCks. I'm Gunther the Great, and today doing another dread check. I'm gonna be doing these every single day of the week, so please tag me on DREADLOCks. And I'm doing this every single day. I'm not like shooting them all in one day, so it's giving you guys time to actually tag DREADLOCks and be featured on the dread checks. So I actually got DM'd, and I don't know why I haven't done a review on this before. But right here, my boy, I don't know how to say his Instagram name, but what is it, Ya China? Regardless, he has some really dope, wicks, and wicks are just so dope. And I don't know why I haven't done a review on him. I feel like he was in a subscriber dread review probably, but let's just get straight into it. And it's funny because like in this video right here, let's see. He's telling DREADLOCks too. I thought DREADLOCks had done a review on him before, but I guess not. So I mean, you can see right here, he has some really dope dreadlocks. So let's get straight into it. And I'm actually really excited to see what his hair is looking like right now, because a lot of people don't know that he actually did his hair himself. And this is it's like a Florida hairstyle. It's very popular in Florida. I want to say it's a Florida hairstyle, but wicks are popular in Florida. I feel like they're popular in Atlanta as well, mostly just like, over in that area, kind of, I would say, southeast side kind of area over there. But Georgia, Florida, I feel like that's where it's mostly popular. But I mean, it's very unique and very cool. It looks like he's growing out the sides, and kind of looked like he had a tapered hairline at one point, but he's growing it out, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's right, because he has a video of him saying that he needs a haircut. But you can see in the front that he's actually growing it out, it looks like. But yeah, these are so clean. I've actually shared them on the page. You can see how a lot of his dreadlocks are combining. You can see that those two, like directly in the back, it's one now, but those were two at one point, and then eventually he just put them together. And it looks like those two on the top are going to be combining really soon. But I think the way these lock up the best is, just pulling them up or tying them off, and that's the way they lock up eventually. But you can see this is a little older. But I think wicks overall, in my opinion, wicks are so cool because, like I said, one thing that I'm always into is just unique dreadlocks, and that's what we see right here. We see him with some very unique hair. See right here. Yeah, it's really dope. So you can see right here, he has them tied together. So that's a clear indication of how to get wicks. I believe DREADLOCks is actually starting his wicks as well, which wicks, all you have to do to get them is to tie rubber bands around your hair, and that'll eventually lock up. I actually created, I wouldn't say a wick, but on my first set of locks, I tied 5 dreadlocks together, and then they ended up being a Congo. A wick is almost a Congo, but it basically is grabbing a bunch of dreadlocks, or I would say it's just a thicker dreadlock, and you can create wicks with skinnier dreadlocks. That's why I'm saying it's a Congo. But if you take take 5 dreadlocks, tie them all together, and then you tie them all the way to the tip as well, because that's what's going to create the wick, not just tying it at the root, because that'll create a Congo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to have dreadlocks hanging out. It's going to be all tight, just like how his hair is. He doesn't have, when you look at the tips of his hair, it's not like he has dreadlocks coming out of these thick dreads, which the wicks, they're just strictly wicks. And overall, he has a really dope fade as well. It's almost like it's like a high top fade or a drop fade, and I think it's just like perfect the way he has it. What do you guys think? Do you guys even like wicks? Do you like the freeform style of locks? Because the cool thing is these aren't freeform, even though they look freeform, because he's maintained these to get them this way. And it's done by, he actually has a tutorial video on it. I'm not sure if he has YouTube tagged on here. He actually does. Let's take a look. But there is a way to actually get these, and it's just by rubber banding your hair together or tying your hair together, whichever way you're gonna do it. How did I get my freeform? Okay, so he titles them freeform dreads. They do look like freeform dreads, but I feel like there's a method associated with it. Oh, but here's like an actual really old video of him, looks like. But it looks like he just has his hair tied. You guys can see that he's just tied sections off, and then eventually that locks up. And you can see those ones in the middle, they stand up just because, like, if you pull your hair up constantly all the time, then your hair is gonna lock up. In this video, I've seen it before, he talks about using the aloe vera plant and using it in his dreadlocks and stuff like that. And just for, like, you know, you can see right here it says for hair and face care routine. You can use it for really anything. Aloe vera goes good with a lot of stuff, and it's healthy for you. But I'm telling you, with what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. There's not photos on his Instagram going back to when he actually started, but that's how you could do it. If you start out with, you know, a full head of dreadlocks and then you tie everything off, then you'll eventually have Wicks. And these are really cool. I think these remind me a lot of Basquiat, even though Basquiat's hair was completely freeform. But I think just overall, you can see this guy in the back as well. He has, you know, Wicks as well, or more of a freeform style of locks. And I'm telling you, it's very popular out in, I think he even lives in Florida. Yeah, he is. So it's a Florida thing. I know that's very popular out there. So typically when you see people, cause like I know, what's his name had a Wicks? Kodak Black, he had a Wicks, and I believe he's from Florida as well. And typically, like, that's just a thing in Florida. But look how those do look. I think they look even better as they get longer. As you can see how just cool they look. They look kind of like Bob Marley as well when he had his hair, when his hair wasn't as long. And I think these will just continue to keep looking better. And over time, they'll just, like I said, just tighten up. And well, they're already tight. The cool thing about going with the freeform style of dreadlocks, or going, you know, more of a neglecting way, is that your hair, it seems that it will tighten up a whole lot quicker and mature a whole lot faster. And because even when you see it, and this is what I always tell people, no matter what, you're typically gonna have frizz with your dreadlocks, but at first glance, it looks like his hair is completely mature, there's no frizz whatsoever. But if you pull in on this photo, you can see the frizz all the way around his dreadlock, and that's completely normal. So for everyone out there who's starting their dreadlocks and they're tired of the frizz or anything like that, you're just gonna have to really get used to it. One thing that I think, the method that eliminates the frizz the best is if you're doing twisting with gel, and if you just constantly just do twisting with gel your entire locking process. I'm saying like from the beginning of your scalp, like doing those little comb coils, and then eventually your hair grows out and you keep on just coiling up your hair doing twisting with gel. And I feel like that method does maintain the frizz the best in the long run. Of course, it does take a lot of patience, but dreadlocks overall, you're gonna need a lot of patience. But guys, I do want to hear your guys' comments down below, what you guys think about his dreadlocks. I still don't know why I never did a review on them yet. So yeah, I'm really stoked that I'm actually doing this review so you guys can see his hair. Make sure to go subscribe to him on YouTube as well, and go follow him on Instagram and go show him some love. And I'm telling you guys, tag DREADLOCK on Instagram so you can be featured on one of these dread checks, or just even on the page. I actually am grabbing a lot of photos right now of people that are tagging DREADLOCK, so tag DREADLOCK right now. And I'm literally, like, after I'm done making this video, which this video is going up today, if you tag DREADLOCK, I'll be able to see that and be able to share your photos on DREADLOCK's Instagram page, so you guys can get some shout outs and have some followers going your way. Because I feel like a lot of people's unique dreadlocks aren't being seen, especially on the DREADLOCK page, just because you might have not tagged DREADLOCK. But I will show some love to the people that have tagged DREADLOCK, and maybe I'll do an update. Do you guys want to update on Lil Pump's dreadlocks? He just uploaded this photo, I think, yesterday, and I'm like, what is going on? He has a bunch of dreadlock jewelry. I don't know, maybe I'll do an update on him real soon. But here's some love to everyone out there who tagged DREADLOCK recently. And I do see a lot of greater photos coming through, because I gave you guys a little bit of guidelines on what the DREADLOCK page kind of looks like and what to look forward to when taking photos and everything like that. The biggest thing is we want like some good high quality photos. Like I want to say high quality, because you could take a high quality photo on an iPhone or on your phone. Just, you can see that all these are really good quality photos and they all look good. If you can have someone take a photo of your dreadlocks or of you with your dreadlocks, then have them do that, because they usually turn out a little bit better. But this is kind of what we're looking for, guys. And I'm telling you, anybody can be on there. Just tag DREADLOCks. And also tag DREADLOCks on your story, because you could be shared to the DREADLOCks story as well. So you see this right here, all the features. If you tag DREADLOCks on your story, you're going to be shared to the actually acting story. So make sure to do all that. But that's the time for today. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you guys are new. And if you want to be featured, like I said, tag DREADLOCks so you can be featured on a dread check. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.